Hi, everybody. My name's Zach. This is Layer Quick Bytes, where in 10 minutes or less, I'll show you all the cool things you can build with Layer. So let's get started. Today, we're going to talk about how we can use barcodes inside of Layer to track literally anything. And the way I'm going to show you this is I recorded a live video on my phone earlier, where basically from scratch, I started a project and created a book collection project inside of my app. So let's get going through that, and I'll talk through it as time goes. All right. So first, we're going to start by creating a project here, and you can see I'm just setting up the project and creating it from scratch. So the first thing we're going to do is define the properties that we're going to collect about each one of our books. So the first one we're going to create is the author. Next, we'll create a file field that actually allows us to attach a cover image for each book. And then after that, we're going to create a barcode field that allows us to scan a barcode. After that, I'm going to add a text area field that allows me to gather the summary of a book, basically to capture the summary. And what we're going to do here is I'm going to start creating individual books using these properties to collect information. So I'll keep it going here after this summary field is created. There we go. So we can click create new book. To create a new book, you can see I can name the book. I'm going to scan the cover of the book to get the author. And then we're going to snap a photo of the actual cover, scan the barcode on the back of the book, and then I'm going to scan the book text to actually put in some summary text from the book itself. So you can see that essentially it created a record for that book that had the cover image, the name of the book, the author, a summary snippet from the book, and that was it. So we'll go on and create another one now. So this one's for the Lean Startup book. I'm going to use the camera to capture the author, take a snapshot of the cover, and then scan the actual barcode on the book, as well as snap a text from the book as kind of a summary snippet. So you can see we can scan that directly inside of the app. There we go. And now the text is there. So we've got our second book created. Let's create another one. We're going to click to create a new book. There we go. And this one is the sales acceleration formula. We'll add the author, snap a photo of the cover, and scan the barcode. And then again, we'll use the scan text to scan some summary text from the book as well that we can put in here. We'll add one more book to this here called the Growth Handbook or High Growth Handbook. And we'll put in the author, snap a photo of the cover, and then scan some summary text as well. You can see that opens up directly in the app. Cool. So now what we have is a record of all of our books that we have in kind of this table here. If I can go back to it real quick. And what I'm going to show you now is how we can actually, now that we have this kind of table view here, how we can actually use the an image to kind of map these items onto an image or a map. So in our case, we're going to take a photo of a bookshelf here and basically locate each of these books on my bookshelf. But hopefully you can see how this might apply to like locating equipment or assets on a floor plan or on a map. So I uploaded this image of my bookshelf here, among other books. And basically we're just going to go along each book and locate the book by placing a dot on the book itself and then selecting the book that it's related to. So you can see I did that for all 4 books. And now each record has the dot located on it and then all of the details of that book attached to it. So the last thing I'm going to show you here is now that we have kind of our library created, how do we actually like scan a barcode and find the appropriate data and the appropriate record, et cetera. So I'm going to now I'm kind of looking at my list of books, and here I can click to scan barcode. I'm going to scan the barcode of the book, and you can see it immediately pulls up the good to great book, and I can see all the details related to that book. You don't have to use Layer to create custom barcodes or anything else like that. You can use any barcode. We scan up to 30 different codes, including QR codes, to attach it to a specific item inside of Layer. So you can use existing barcodes to connect data there. So lastly, I'm going to show you how this looks on the desktop. So when we open this project up inside of the desktop app, you can see that I'm looking at my gallery view of all of my books. When I click on one of these books, I can see the details of it, including where it's located on my bookshelf, and the summary data as well. So if I click on this, for example, it'll show me directly where this book is located on my bookshelf as well. So let's do one other thing here and create a kind of a table view of all of my books here. So I'm going to come up to my books list. I'm going to create a new view, and we're going to call this, I'm just going to call this book list, and we'll create a table. And so now I can create this view, and I'm going to add a few of the properties to this list as well, like the author, the cover, and maybe some summary text. So I'm going to pull the cover toward the front. There we go. And we'll make this, we'll swap this over here, and then we can save these changes. And so now I have a list of all of my books that show their photo and other details. And when I click on them, it's going to open up this item as well. But let's say I wanted to actually create like a PDF exportable report of all of my books for my book collection. Maybe I want to hand this out to somebody or something. I don't know. I'm going to create a book report, and we're going to use a document view of a summary type. And I'm going to create that view. And so what this is going to allow us to do is to create an exportable PDF that is formatted showing kind of a report of all my books. So I'm going to click on this edit button to edit the report. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a summary table and place it on my my document. You can see that it's going to show me all of the books I have. And this is where I can start to add specific columns to show this data. So maybe I want to add a column for my cover, but I want the cover to be first. And maybe I want the cover image to be a bit smaller, like, I don't know, 50 pixels. And then we'll add some other details as well, like the author and a snapshot of the summary or something like that. And if it's too long, like these summaries are, we could remove that and instead show the reference on my shelf or something like that. So whatever you choose to show here, you can quickly format this. We can drop a logo or anything else on this report, and then I can export this to a PDF and get a PDF report from all of this, all of these details. All right. So with that, that's about all the time we have for today. Hopefully you learned how we can start to track anything with barcodes inside of Layer. And let me know if you have questions. You can scan the QR code in the top left corner, and we'd be happy to talk with your team about how Layer can help you. Thanks.